In this video, I want to share with you my favorite website for anything related to Japanese golf clubs, and that's TourSpecGolf. Hey guys, it's Noli with the Gaijin Golfer, where we take a look at Japanese golf products from a Western point of view. Now, if you're new here and you end up enjoying the content, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. So as I mentioned at the top of the video, I want to talk to you guys about TourSpecGolf.com, not only because they are pretty much the only resource out there that's in English for all things Japanese golf club related, but they're also actually very good at what they do. So let me go ahead and break down their website and explain to you exactly why they are my #1 resource for all things Japanese golf club related. Now, the first thing I think you'll notice about TourSpec is the fact that they are a shop. They sell Japanese golf clubs on their site, and they have an extremely extensive collection. Now, when I say extensive, I mean they have everything from your more popular brands like Miura, Ippon, Hanma, brands like that, all the way down to your smaller niche kind of brands like A-Grind, Katana, Otobori, Kyoei, on-off, brands like that, smaller brands like that, you'll see on their website as well. Now, if there's something that you're looking for in particular and they don't have it on their site, you can also reach out to them and they'll see if they can get it for you. They seem to be quite tied into the Japanese golf industry, and I'll go into that a little bit further into this video. So another thing I really like about the TourSpec website is their blog. Now, just in my own research, I've spent a lot of time there, and in my opinion, they have the most extensive collection of product reviews and overviews, previews, etc., whatever you want to call them. I think it's the most extensive collection on the web, and I've done a lot of research. So, but the other thing I really like about their website too is the fact that the reviews are very good. They're very detailed. They break down the products very well. They're very knowledgeable about the technology that goes into the products. And one thing too that I really want to say, and this might sound kind of strange to some of you out there, but I really like the photography of the clubs when they do reviews on these clubs. Now, hear me out here. So I think a lot of us who are fans of Japanese golf products are fans because not only because of the feel and the performance of the clubs, but also how they look. There is a craftsmanship, there's an artistry that goes into making the clubs that I think a lot of us out there really appreciate. And the photography that TourSpec does, that they apply to these clubs when they do the reviews is excellent. I think they capture that artistry and that craftsmanship very, very well. Sorry if that sounds weird to you guys, but I really think that makes a big difference in the review. Another thing too is that, as I mentioned, they seem to be tied into the Japanese golf industry quite a bit, and they attend the Japan Golf Fair regularly, and so they'll do product previews of what's going to be released from the various brands, and that's kind of a cool time of the year to check out the TourSpec blog, just because there's so much coming out at that time, and those are some really good posts from them. So yeah, that's what I really like about their blog. Lastly is their forum. This is another place where I learned quite a lot about Japanese golf clubs because I got to see not only the opinion of people from TourSpec, but actual just fans of Japanese golf clubs, people who own Japanese golf clubs. And I got to see their experience, what their favorite clubs were. So it was really good for me to see and learn just from this particular website, from this particular forum. Now, TourSpec breaks their forum up into 3 different parts. The first part is the Japanese golf club section, where you can only post things about Japanese golf clubs. The next section is the buy, sell, trade section, which is self-explanatory. Obviously, you can buy, sell, and trade your clubs there. And I think this is great because TourSpec themselves, they don't sell used Japanese golf equipment, unlike, say, like a Golf Partner USA does. But here you can purchase the clubs from other members. Granted, your selection is limited to whatever the members are selling at that time, but at the very least, it's a place where you can get used Japanese golf clubs if you're on the market for them. And then the last section of their forum is the out of bounds forum. That's what they call it. And it's basically reserved for anything not golf related. So it's the Japanese golf clubs, the buy sell trade, and then the out of bounds section. And that is TourSpecGolf for you guys. Now, in my experience, like I said, I've done a lot of research. I like to try and learn about things when I really get into them. And several years ago, when I started getting into Japanese golf products, I found myself at the TourSpec website time and time again, because the site is quality, they're consistent, and honestly, I couldn't really find anywhere else online that was giving me the information that TourSpec does. So hopefully you guys have the same experience with them. If you haven't already checked them out, please do. The link is in the description below. And if you have seen TourSpec before, if you have used them before, I'm curious to see what your experience is with them. So comment down below. Let's talk about it down there. Otherwise, that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys are safe as always. Hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you guys are getting out there on the course and hitting some golf balls. So until next time, I will see you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.